It's time for GMA3, Race to Contain Hantavirus, the latest on the people evacuated from the cruise ship. Here in the U.S., officials monitoring 36 people, plus the new one in Illinois, unrelated to the cruise. Princess Kate now on her first solo trip overseas since her cancer fight.
My work has always brought me a deep sense of joy.
The passion project that brought her to Italy, our Maggie Rulli is with the princess. And from the diamond to the dance floor, Savannah Bananas star Jackson Olsen is here talking about joining Dancing with the Stars and how his teammates are helping him prepare. It's time for GMA3.
Hey, this is the perfect song for us.
It is.
Dancing together into your Wednesday. Hello, I am Rebecca Jarvis.
And I'm Gio Benitez. We're glad you can join us and hopefully dance with us here on this Wednesday.
Yes, let's do a twirl. Coming up here, Disney has unveiled its star-studded roster of shows, movies, and live events coming to our screens. And we had a front row seat to the red carpet. Gio and I were both there learning about all the exciting lineup from the stars. You're going to see so much more of that coming up here.
It was a late night, so
it
we're doing all right here.
It was a late night, a lot of fun.
Plus, we're grilling steak with superstar chef Bobby Flay. And oh yeah, we have a special guest joining us to cook with him, and you might know her.
Yeah, I wonder who that could be.
Yeah.
But we begin with the race to contain the Hantavirus. Officials are now monitoring 18 people across 10 states, and there's another potential case in Illinois, not linked to that cruise ship. Our Victor Akendo is at the quarantine center in Omaha. Victor.
Hey, Rebecca, I spoke with an emergency physician here at the University of Nebraska Medical Center. They tell me that everyone inside is stable. This as health officials in Illinois are now investigating a potential hantavirus case that is not related to the cruise ship. That individual, an Illinois resident, is at home awaiting test results from the CDC after experiencing mild symptoms of the hantavirus. It's believed they contracted the North American strain of the disease after coming in contact with rodent droppings while cleaning. There are only roughly 30 cases of this strain a year, and it is not passed from person to person, unlike the Andes virus, which was found on that Dutch cruise ship, resulting in 3 deaths and leaving health officials across the world tracking passengers. Here in the U.S., officials currently monitoring 36 people, 18 across 10 states, who either returned home early from the cruise or traveled on a plane with a sick passenger. None are showing signs of illness. In addition to the 18 Americans who ended the cruise in Spain and went straight for evaluation, the symptomatic passenger in a biocontainment unit in Atlanta has tested negative for the virus. Here in Omaha, medical teams are performing twice daily symptom and fever checks. So far, everyone here is symptom-free.
Yes, thank goodness for that, Victor. When are any of these passengers going to be able to leave that facility and then go quarantine at home?
This is a question that we have been asking every single day. I'm told that decision is up to the CDC. It could be a few days, but there is no firm timeline on that. Guys?
It's so interesting that so many of these people aren't showing any symptoms.
Right.
All right, Victor, thank you so much. Now to a new report showing U.S. household debt is reaching an all-time high in the first 3 months of the year as inflation continues to rise. And Elizabeth Schulze is in Washington with all of these details. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hey, Gio, and as inflation spikes, we did just see mortgage rates hit their highest level since March. The average rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage is now 6.6%. That's up from just below 6% at the end of February before the start of the Iran war. And that does translate into an extra $126 a month on your payment for a $400,000 home loan. So those higher borrowing costs for everything from mortgages to credit cards are a key reason why American households are now in more debt than ever before. This new report by the New York Fed shows that overall household debt hit $18.8 trillion in the first 3 months of the year. That includes $13.2 trillion in mortgages, about $1.7 trillion in both auto and student loans, and $1.3 trillion in credit card debt. Now, this is not all bad in a healthy economy. You see people out spending more and using credit, but one potentially worrying sign is that borrowers are falling behind on payments. More than 10% of student loans are now past due, and researchers actually say that some of those overdue balances are from parents who took out loans to help pay for their kids' college, Gio.
So, Elizabeth, how can we get better terms for those student loans or credit card loans?
You know, your credit score is really such an important factor here. And one tip I got from Ted Rossman over at Bankrate is to look for alternative credit score models. So examples of this are Experian Boost or eCredible Lift. They'll basically take into account payments like rent that typically might not count toward your credit. So if you're paying rent and utilities on time, or even if you're paying for your streaming services in full, that could help boost your credit score at least a little bit, guys.
Yeah, and a small change in that credit score can really amount to a big change in what you end up paying. All right, thank you so much, Elizabeth. We're going to go now to Princess Kate on her first solo trip overseas since her cancer diagnosis 3 years ago. She is in Reggio Emilia, Italy, for a passion project about helping young children. And our Maggie Rulli is there. Hey, Maggie.
Hey, Rebecca. Yeah, we saw Princess Kate right here in the piazza. Let me tell you guys, Italy loves Princess Kate. There were thousands of people out here that absolutely cheered when she showed up. They were hanging out of the windows, lining the piazza. It really was such a warm welcome for what's a monumental moment for the princess. As you just said, Rebecca, this is her first official solo overseas trip since being diagnosed with cancer back in 2024. And it's for something that she's so passionate about, early childhood education. And guys, it's why she chose to come here to Reggio Emilia in northern Italy. It's a small city, but they're world renowned for their approach to education. It's something that the princess says she wants to focus on and learn more about, specifically how they focus on nature and loving relationships coming together. The princess is going to be meeting with various schools and institutions throughout the rest of the day today, as well as tomorrow, trying to learn more about this unique approach. Again, really focusing on that passion of hers for early childhood education.
Yeah, Maggie, as a mom, I'm sure you've heard a lot of schools tout that they're doing the Reggio Emilia method here in the United States. Has the palace said what this means for the princess? Is she officially back to work now?
Well, it's a good question. I can tell you guys today, she was definitely back at work and she really looked like she was loving it. She took her time talking with people in the crowd. We caught up with some of them afterwards, guys, including this one group that dubbed themselves the Italian Royalettes. They were all dressed in fascinators and they showed us a selfie that they took with Kate. They said Kate took their flowers, took the time to speak with them. Another mom and daughter duo I spoke with said Kate even asked them something in Italian. She went, "Come stai?" which is how are you in Italian. So clearly having this bonding experience, but the palace does say it's day by day, so they're going to balance that workload, guys.
All right, arrivederci, Maggie. Thank you, thank you so much, and it is so great to see Princess Catherine out and about the way she is. It's excellent. Okay, coming up here, the stars were out at the Disney Upfront celebration, and Will Gann's got the inside scoop on all the new shows and movies in the works. A lot of excitement coming up here on GMA3. We are back now with Disney unveiling its roster of new shows, movies, and live events all coming to our screens. The stars of those shows were out and about on the red carpet sharing all the details about what fans can expect, and Will Gann's was up front and center for all the action. Will, what a fun experience to be a part of all this.
One of the best nights of my life, no doubt, and holy headlines, Batman, Paul Anthony Kelly joining American Horror Story, Jackson Olsen joining Dancing with the Stars, Conan O'Brien returning as host for an Academy Awards three-peat. All those stars can only align in one spot, the blue carpet at the Disney Upfronts.
This year, we're kicking it up a notch. The surprises are huge.
Look at this. Oh, come on. Man, I love you.
As Disney unveils its most appealing lineup yet.
You heard about the good news, huh?
From a banana in the ballroom.
I'm excited. I've been kind of like promoting them to like wanting them to be part of the show.
For the record, Derek Hough is sort of the reason.
I'm not going to take the credit, but
to getting the coven back together.
Bet you thought you'd seen the last of me.
American Horror Story Season 13 shaping up to be a real who's who, or in this situation, which.
Season 3 had a surprise appearance, Stevie Nicks. Who would you want to come join the coven?
Well, maybe she already has.
Don't do it to me.
There's one other person that I am very excited to reunite with, but I won't be saying it here.
Totally. What the heck, man?
The potential around here is high.
What do you hope the next season holds for you?
I always love seeing Morgan get things wrong. I think that's really interesting. I want to dig deeper into the rest of our cast and see who they are and, you know, where they come from.
And the V-necks are low.
There you go.
I mean,
You never know what might happen on the blue carpet.
hello.
All the stars are out tonight, folks. We've got Air Bud.
Olivia Colman and Brie Larson teaming up for a new thriller called Cry Wolf, keeping us laughing.
What is the thing that you turn to get a quick laugh?
I like watching people fall.
Oh my God. But nothing's funnier than my husband falling over.
From Oscar winners to Emmy winners.
What can fans expect?
It's season 6. I feel like season 5, we were really out of the box. I feel like we're gonna go really in the box this time now.
To mirror ball champs.
To join this family of passionate people who give everything to this craft of storytelling, it's just like the next level.
And a favorite among book lovers with Lindsay Lohan, Kit Harington, and Shailene Woodley in Count My Lies.
I can't tell you anything, but it's been a dream.
It's really exciting. It's a thriller. It's a really great thriller. It's very new for me. I'm so excited to be doing it.
And speaking of dream casts, what about dream teams?
If you could look into the crystal ball, what 2 teams do you think might be playing come Valentine's Day this Super Bowl?
I'm gonna go Giants Patriots rematch.
Giants Broncos, or you and Giants Colts? How do you feel this? Any loyalty or?
I like the Broncos. That's the best part about the NFL. No one really knows, and we'll find out.
And I also spoke with a very charming Tom Hiddleston who told me about his side hustle when he's not playing Loki. It's a new project called Pompeii Out of Time, in which he taps into his roots as a Greco-Roman studies major. Had no idea that he had done that in school. Headed to the site of the infamous volcano eruption for this new Nat Geo project, plus Lindsay Lohan, teaming up with Kit Harington, Shailene Woodley for Count My Lies. She told me she's ready for a freakiest Friday whenever Jamie Lee Curtis is ready. Yeah.
This was your Super Bowl.
My Super Bowl, yeah.
You had a blast.
Not to mention the actual Super Bowl that will be coming to ABC and Disney on Valentine's Day.
That's right. There you go. Will Gans.
Thanks,
up front.
guys.
All right, coming up here, Savannah Banana star Jackson Olsen is stepping up to the dance plate, but does he have what it takes to be top banana in the ballroom? He's next right here.
Let's see what you did there.
GMA3. And we are back now with the Savannah Banana star, Jackson Olsen, right here, who we just found out will be joining Dancing with the Stars in the upcoming season.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. Congratulations.
Congrats.
You're coming in here with so much energy. I bet you're so excited because you've been campaigning to be on that show for a long time. So how'd you get picked? What are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel every emotion possible right now. My parents are really excited. Teammates are excited. But yeah, I have campaigned for it. I've manifested it a little bit. I manifested being on the Bananas. And so I was like, all right, well, I like this show. It's the coolest show in the entire world. How do I get on it? I'm like, I might as well just make a TikTok. So I made a video.
So you made it
It's
out there.
very
You put
modern.
it out there.
Yeah. Who was the first person you shared the news with?
My parents.
Your parents?
Yeah.
And what did they say?
Well, they had to keep it a secret. I told them early. I was like, you guys are my parents. I have to tell you this. This is happening. I can't keep it from you. They're so excited, and they're excited to come watch in person.
Yeah, we should have seen it all coming when Derek Huff was out on the field with the Savannah
literally.
Bananas.
That's true.
Did he give you any?
That's
Did
right.
he give you any pointers?
I mean, he said be good at dancing. No, he
One foot in front of the other.
Yeah, he said just soak in the entire experience and have fun with it. And
Look at him there.
Yeah, look at. I mean, obviously this was a match made in heaven. The Bananas and Dancing with the Stars and ABC and Disney. It's all. Yeah, maybe I'll learn how to do that.
I mean, yeah, sick. Especially
not that.
Chikonga, 100%. Hey, so social media, it's been such a huge thing for you. That's kind of how you manifested all of this. But also, like, your campaign to get a girlfriend, that went viral on social media.
Yeah.
You found Maggie.
I did.
So are you going to use social media to sort of, I don't know, win that mirror ball?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be, I learned from the contestants last year, like Alex Earl was amazing on social media, and I would watch those videos, and I'm like, that'd be cool to be on that, like, and make these videos. And so now I'm very excited to use that platform that I built to just have fun with it. It's not campaigning to get votes, it's always me just having fun and showing who I truly am, and yeah,
well, maybe a little bit to get the votes.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
But every time you're here with us at GMA and GMA3, you can feel that fun coming through, and you can feel all the Savannah Bananas moves coming through. And we love it when you do it for us in studio. So show us something.
Okay.
Show us something you're going to bring Savannah Bananas moves and apply to the dance floor.
I'll show you. So this is our Our Greatest Showman dance.
Your Greatest Showman dance.
Yes, we actually did it yesterday at the upfronts. It would be better with music. Can we get the? No. It is better with music though. So you basically just start. Do you guys want to do it with me?
No.
No.
I'm going to watch you.
So we boom. Oh, this is the greatest show. And then we go boom, and then boom, and then boom.
Here, you keep going. I'm going to get.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
There you go. Just hold this.
I'm glad we kept it the greatest show by not participating, Gio. I think that's how it stayed that way.
But you know it's a good move when the microphone falls off.
Yeah.
When the Stars airs, they have it taped.
Yeah.
100%. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to you.
You
You do not want to miss the exclusive Dancing with the Stars full reveal of the whole cast on GMA on September 2nd. Coming up here, something good is cooking in our studio. Bobby Flay's here, and he is making a perfect meal on the grill for your summer. Welcome back to GMA3. It is time for a lesson in grilling from one of the all-time greats and Sophie's dad. Oh, Bobby Flay.
That's
it. Bobby Flay.
We're getting all the secrets about her.
We're getting all the secrets, but we are also getting a whole new season of Barbecue Brawl on Food Network, and we are so thrilled that you and Sophie are here to cook with us, and we're thrilled to get this started because it looks amazing.
Yes, we are making skirt steak, which is actually, I have to say, I think skirt steak is really my favorite.
People are excited about skirt steak.
It's really one of my favorite cuts of beef.
Why?
Well, because I love the texture of it. I love the flavor of it. There are certain things that you have to do to it to make it delicious, of course. But it's like, when you go to a steakhouse, like we spend a lot of money, or even to a butcher shop on filet mignon, ribeyes, strip steaks. Skirt steak is a little more economical, and I find it to be incredibly satisfying.
I'm on board with that. Yeah. Inflation. Okay, let's tell me what
Inflation, break out the skirt steak.
That's right.
Exactly.
What do we need to do to make this tasty?
Okay, we're going to make a spice rub first. So you can help me out here.
Okay.
Not all that salt.
Oh, yeah, I know. That was a lot of salt.
Some cashmere, some coriander, some cumin, some mustard, a little bit of chili, and then a little pepper and a little bit of salt. You can mix that up.
Are we saying like a couple pinches?
Sure.
Okay. I never know with salt how much to do. That always overwhelms me.
Let me just say this about salt and pepper and spices. I think the thing that separates a home cook from a professional cook is how much we season.
Yeah.
Like we push the envelope. And we always kind of take it to the edge, but that's what we think makes the food taste better.
So you just always go for more.
Exactly right. So in this case, like, we're gonna kind of rub this right on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like,
That's way more
I kind
than
of
get it in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get it in there.
He's not shy.
And you want the spices to do two things: give it lots of flavor, but then also you want to make sure that it helps to form a crust on the outside of the steak.
Nice.
So you want that contrast of texture. So we're gonna put this on the hot grill. Okay, and we're gonna let that go. We're gonna flip these over because these have been cooking.
And
you'll see like there's a nice crust on the outside there. Okay?
That's
what you want. And you don't have to.
You grew up with this?
I am
like
so
smelling
lucky.
that all the time?
I am so lucky.
Wow.
Yeah, but she has not actually taken the skills and done it herself.
I don't believe that for
I don't
1
want to fight it.
minute.
I don't want to fight at work.
There's no fighting. I just don't want you to starve to death. Okay. Let's move down.
Okay.
Wait, as we're talking about this, because Sophie, we know Sophie here on GMA3. How proud are you of her here at ABC?
I have to say, first of all, I want to thank you guys for looking after her, because you guys really, when she gets that, that rare moment on the sofa over there, I know that she's really well looked after, and you guys have been so incredibly nice. It's a father's dream.
She crushes it. She doesn't need looking after. She's
And by
her
the
own
way,
person.
not so rare. Not so rare. She is like constantly here. We're so proud of her.
No, we appreciate it. Yes. And she also knows that her dad is at home watching to make sure she does a good job.
Oh, boy.
Always watching.
No,
exactly.
No.
Anyway, so we're going to make a sauce here. This is, you've heard of chimichurri. It's become a very popular thing. It's an Argentinian steak sauce with lots of green herbs. We're going to make a red version today.
Ooh.
So we have some cilantro, we have some piquillo peppers, some chipotle peppers that are smoky and fiery, lots of garlic, some smoked paprika, and then some oil. And then we're going to turn on the food processor. So if you know how to use this, right?
It's so good already. Oh, let's see.
She got nervous. She's nervous. Press on. Good job.
Thank you.
Wow, I'm super impressed.
Thank you
Wow,
so much.
well done.
It's hard.
As we're doing this, tell us about Barbecue Brawl, because what, season 7?
I think it's 6, actually.
6.
And it's Barbecue Brawl is so much fun. It takes place right outside of Austin, Texas. There's 3 captains. One of them actually is my girlfriend, Brooke, who's moved over from being a judge because we can't judge each other anymore.
Oh, yes.
So now we're competing against each other, which is even more fun. And then there's a bunch of amazing barbecue chefs from around the country. And we just we brawl, and it's just so much fun. We brawl, exactly. All right, so skirt steak. Okay, really quickly. Here's the key to skirt steak. So now it's grilled. You've let it rest. You want to make sure you see the grain is going this way.
Thank you.
You want to cut it against the grain.
Okay,
this is very,
against
very
the
important.
grain.
Against
That's
the grain.
different than you would think.
Yes, exactly. You want to cut it against the grain, and that's what helps to create because you're going to get a really great tender bite from the skirt steak.
This is amazing.
So it has a tiny bit of chew to it, but it also has that great crust on the outside. You have the red chimichurri on there. You can put some fresh lime on there if you'd like.
Excellent.
Make tacos out of it. I mean, Memorial Day is coming up, so we got to do it.
Can I tell you, I don't typically love steak.
Okay.
This is delicious.
Oh, I love that.
So good. So good.
It is really good.
It is really good.
Sophie will make this for you anytime you want.
Exactly. Now that I know how.
Exactly. You got this.
Well, thank you, Bobby. Sophie, as always, we love having you here. You're so great on the couch here at the table with the cooking and everything. And these recipes are on our website. You can see a new episode of Barbecue Brawl Monday nights on Food Network and the next day on HBO Max. Thank you, Bobby, as always. And coming up here, one of the top young stars of the NHL, Matthew Schaefer of the New York Islanders, is here to talk about his record-breaking season. Stay tuned. This is really delicious.
Okay, we are back now with one of the rising young stars of the NHL, 18-year-old Matthew Schaefer of the New York Islanders. He joined the league as the #1 overall pick in the 2025 NHL draft and now is a finalist for the Calder Memorial Trophy, given to the NHL's Rookie of the Year.
My God,
How are you doing?
You have
Great to
crushed
see
it.
you.
We were just talking. You were here in the studio, like, I don't know, 7 months ago or something. In those 7 months, so much has happened. You've had this incredible rookie season. You even got the most points by an 18-year-old defenseman in NHL history.
Here,
I mean,
here.
that deserves a round of applause
done.
here. Now you're nominated for this trophy. So could you have imagined this? Like, when you came here just a few months ago, could you have imagined this?
No, definitely not. I mean, I talked to my dad and brother and, just so many people. And it was funny because at the start of last season, you come in, you have an open mind. You talk to the management and, you just want to take it day by day. You don't want to get ahead of anything. And, I mean, I don't think I would have been, playing in the NHL or, had been on the team with so many amazing people. But I have to, thank all the management and, everyone just with the Islanders organization and obviously my family and obviously the Martin family and my 2 sisters actually. So, they've helped me a lot, but it's crazy to think because, coming into the season, I'm only 18, and I want to start rookie camp and see how I do because at the end of the day, I could have been up, I could have been down, and I think what I did is just put my head down, went to work, but especially had fun because hockey's fun, and it has to be fun.
It's been really fun watching your star climb.
One of the things I love about you is that you're trying to make a difference here. As we know, those who know your story, you lost your mother to cancer in 2024, and now you actually have become the official Hockey Fights Cancer champion. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's definitely an honor to be, surrounded by so many amazing people, and especially, there's a lot of Hockey Fights Cancer ambassadors, in the NHL as well too, that have all lost, someone due to cancer and things like that, and the Foligno brothers too, that they've lost their mom due to cancer, and coming into the league, I got to talk to, them about, what it was like and learn from them, and I got to see that they're, with the Hockey Fights Cancer program, and, I'm so happy to be a part of it because for me, I want to help, as many people as I can that are facing cancer, whether it's, a family member, a friend, or even themselves. And, just being able to, connect with so many people along the way. I know when I signed my first NHL contract, I, invite all these people that have, been affected by, a loss or cancer and things like that. And, to be able to experience it with, just all these kids and see their face light up and, just with everything they've been through, they're so happy. And, it takes me back to, if I have a bad game, sometimes we'll be like, oh, it's the end of the world. But honestly, it's really nothing with, just seeing what other people, go through. So it really, I have a soft spot in my heart for, people that, are going through cancer, and I want to help them in any way possible.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that as the daughter of a mom who is a breast cancer survivor.
Wow.
Thank you for the work that you put towards all of this. You're joined today by some very special people. Matt Martin of the New York Islanders and his family have sort of been your home away from home. His daughters, his wife, Sydney, adorable family. That's fun. What's it been like with them?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's definitely the sisters I've always wanted, Winnie and Allie, so, you know, they keep me busy. I keep them busy. I know Sydney and Matt are pretty happy when, you know, they come home from a long day and I'm running all over the house.
You're the babysitter?
I'm the babysitter, but I get them riled up to, like, get them, you know, running
tired
around.
For bed.
But sometimes they keep that energy going. And, you know, I'm still young, so I got some of that energy, not all of it, but, I mean,
well, you know what, though? They're not the only family here. No. Boys, come on out.
Hey, buddy. Sorry.
This is a surprise.
This really is a surprise right here. Matthew's dad, Todd, his brother, Johnny.
Rookie of the year. Oh, my God.
Todd, you have a special message for him.
My message is, you are the Calder Trophy winner. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, and I don't know if you can see this on TV.
There's tears everywhere.
There's a lot of tears.
Wow.
There's a lot of tears. What's making you so emotional?
Just a lot. My Nana's not doing well right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't be at all.
Yeah, it's you know, in a lot of my years I've gone through a lot. We've done a lot as a family, and you know, my mom's helped me and my family so much with, you know, just everything. And obviously we've had some tough losses, but it hasn't stopped us as a family. We've gotten a lot closer, and, you know, this year has been super important.
Yeah. It's a good day.
No, but this definitely means a lot because, I mean, obviously for you guys to be here, obviously, but it means a lot. This year was super important to me, and you know, this obviously could have went out to, you know, two other amazing people, you know, Demi Dov and Seneke. They've done a lot this year, and you know, they've done a lot for this league. So I'm super honored to be this, and you know, be there with a lot of great names. But obviously to have you guys here too, and obviously my two sisters. This year has been very important to me, and I want to do it for my mom, but my family. So it's definitely an honor.
You deserve it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. Congratulations. And we'll be right back here.
Thank you.
Amazing. Amazing.
I didn't have my Depends on. Sorry.
We are back now with Lori Bergamotto's interview with Ty Pennington. And Lori, we have known him for years for building homes on TV, and now he's building awareness of a chronic condition that 500,000 Americans are diagnosed with.
That's right, Rebecca. The condition is called bronchiectasis, or BE for short, and it may even overlap with more common conditions like COPD and asthma. This segment is sponsored by Insmed, and I sat down with Ty, their spokesperson, to talk about his personal connection to the condition.
It was one of the most moving shows on television. Through 9 years of joy and tears, Ty Pennington made Extreme Makeover Home Edition a household name.
Would you like to see some more house?
Yes! He now serves as host for the reality competition series Rock the Block.
Good morning, designer! I think with Rock the Block, you not only get people that are very talented at what they do competing against, you know, their peers, but you also see them create their best work. Well, go get them, and good luck!
While he's built a career helping others transform their spaces, Pennington has been navigating a more personal journey. He's opening up about his experience as a caregiver to his mom, who was diagnosed with a condition called bronchiectasis 20 years ago.
Can you describe for us your mom's journey with this condition?
Yeah, so first we thought it was like asthma and COPD, which he dealt with for many years, but that's the thing about bronchiectasis. You can have it along with those other conditions and you may not even know it.
Bronchiectasis is a chronic lung disease, resulting in wide and thick airways that can lead to lung damage. Symptoms include chronic cough, excess mucus, and repeated lung infections.
How many people does it affect?
It affects like 500,000 people in the U.S. alone. So there's a lot of people out there with bronchiectasis, and there's even more that may not even know they have it. Houses can be a lot like lungs.
Ty is a spokesperson for our sponsor, Insmed. who's aiming to bring awareness to this underdiagnosed disease.
So you've built a career around transforming homes. Why now focus on transforming awareness around bronchiectasis?
You know, houses are a lot like lungs in the sense that when there's something wrong, right, you don't just paint over it. You know, you look behind walls, you check the foundation, and then you find someone who's a professional who can tell you what's really going on.
Ty feels his mom's delayed diagnosis made a huge impact in her life.
She gets worn out, starts having these coughing situations, and that's why I've teamed up with ISMED with suspectbe.com. That's our initiative because it really invites you to go see a pulmonologist, to have them take a deeper look, to maybe do a CT scan to find out if you don't have bronchiectasis.
What has your experience been with caretaking?
Well, I never expected to be a caretaker. For me, I would rather be able to be that close to my mom, to keep an eye on her. I just don't feel safe really having anybody else looking after her. This is a woman who raised 2 kids while putting herself through school, became a psychologist and a therapist, went back to get her doctorate. And then to see them struggle, health-wise, it just really tears at your heart. And so you want to do everything you can to make sure they're living the best life.
What is your hope after speaking out about this condition?
I honestly hope that people live a fulfilled life, because my mom missed out on a lot of that. And, what sucks is you're going to regret that later, that you didn't take that deeper look earlier. I just want to make sure other families really get to live their best life with their loved ones.
And thanks to Ty for sharing his story, and thanks to our sponsor, ISMED. To learn more, head to our social media pages.
I like what he said about living a fulfilled life.
Yep.
May everyone do that. Lori, thanks for bringing us that story.
Thanks, guys.
And we'll be right back. Before we go, we want you to check out this trailer for a new docuseries called The Nightmare Upstairs. What happened to Ty and Bryn?
Yeah, it premieres Tuesday, May 19th on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.